So, the fellas here right now will tell you exactly what their mindset would be after all those years. Jim, what would you be doing right now? 3 weeks until spring training.
I would be hitting, I'd do soft toss, not much tee work at this point. I'd be doing soft toss, speed, slowing it down, which we'll get into. Yeah. And then I'd be taking BP. Unfortunately, I would be living in the Midwest, so getting it would be indoors, yep. But I would be thinking about in another week or so going to spring training early February, getting down there and just getting my body ready for what was about to happen.
Carlos, for you?
Getting your body ready for what's about to happen is basically it right there. You know, towards, when my best years, right, towards when I became a little bit more of a veteran, I had the time to just lay low a little bit throughout the offseason. I didn't do that at the beginning of my career. I kind of overworked, and it hurt me. But later on, I learned that doing it the way you just described and kind of work yourself up to spring training without totally burning yourself out was very key.
Yeah, working smarter, not necessarily harder all the time. So let me throw a few balls here, and you guys can show us some of the drills you'd be working on here at this point in time. Carlos, you step in the box as we'll toss a little few to you here.
This is one of the drills we used to do, obviously, to get ready. Just kind of get in the groove of things and just kind of get loose, really. You know, talking about getting your swing, your movements right. You know, if you don't like the pitch, you let it go. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You're gonna get a guy with a better arm. Thank God for the L screen there. Well, I would have taken one on the face.
See, the one thing I want to jump in here, and you're doing very well, is as your arm, and this is what I used to watch. Yeah. When your arm is coming back, I got to move with you.
Right.
If I don't move with you, especially early in spring training, you know, your timing's not going to be there. So as that happens, you start getting more comfortable. It's all about getting ready to hit.
Yeah, take a couple, Jim.
All right.
Timing. You just mentioned timing. To me, timing is the most important thing in hitting. And he went right to that.
Oh, I swung and missed for the first time. In here.
Exactly. I mean, you got a good pitcher. That's really.
Well, you're working yourself up to spring training.
I am.
There you go. I just had lotion on my hands. That's what it is. There we go.
Your ball's moving. What are you?
He's nasty, Jim.
Look at these pitches.
You're throwing split fingers.
There we go.
It is.
There's the Hall of Famer.
That's Jim right there.
Boom. That's parked deep to right. Boom.
I'll take a couple more. All right, so and one of the drills that you mentioned, Jim, was that you like to go fast.
Yes.
Fastball, changeup. You like to switch it up a little bit. So you would get like 3 fastballs, right? Okay. And get into speed. So you have to get ready. So 3 fastballs, get ready and just get your swing in there. Boom.
Yeah.
Like that's
wow.
So get your fastball ready.
Boom.
Right? And then you say changeup right here. So it's about slow it down.
Boom.
And you have to wait. And beyond that. So you have to let the ball travel a little bit more, right, Jim? And really just be in sync with the changeup. And then you will go back to the fastball. And of course, he's telling me what's coming. You know, I know what's coming. But then you would say, you mix it up later?
Then you mix it up.
So basically you get ready early and then see the ball. And then you react from there. Here,
See,
Jim,
I love what you said about this drill. You're seeing, you're not moving forward too quick. You know, me, if I do this drill, I want to get a little more spread out, but I want to plant my heels. My heels are going to be in the ground, and I'm just going to use my hands. Go ahead. We'll do fastball.
Oh, no stride right here, Jim.
Yeah, see, you'll stride in the game, but for me, this basic placket.
There it is.
Boom.
There it is. Jim, I don't think you should stride. You're locked in.
Nope.
But see, I'm not striding, but if you see my hands, they're getting ready.
Right.
And that's all you need. At the end of the day, if you've got a good base, moving your hands and getting them ready in firing position is, at the end of the day, all you need. Some are stronger than others. Some have to stride to get that strength.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good right there. Jim, you're about ready to go to spring training. Don't peak too soon, though, you said. You said
Jim took me deep one too many times. I give me that split. Boom.
Yeah.
those are blasts. Jim, you were talking about the fact that you don't want to peak too soon while you are training to go to spring training. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Well, for me, no. I didn't want to totally. I remember the first year I signed with the White Sox, and I was a DH. They wanted me to DH, so I got a lot of at-bats in B games, and I think I got like 110.
Boom.
100, so I go out the last 9 or 10 days, and I'm getting all these at-bats, and I'm totally locked in. And I'm telling myself, I'm ready to go. I feel good. I've got over 100 at-bats. But on the
These
other
arms
end,
about to fall off.
superstitious-wise, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this well yet. I want to take but
like, don't peak too soon.
But it carried over because I felt going into spring, when I left spring training, I felt like I put myself in position. I did the work. I had got a lot of at-bats, and it really helped me.
We're going to show you Jim's swing here, the home plate monitor. Yeah, that's right behind us. We're going to show us.
Check it out.
Check out your hands here, Jim, if you can break it down for us. Roll it.
That's what you're talking about, Jim?
Yeah,
get your hands ready?
That's the movement. So if a guy wants to get a little bit wider in his base, that's the movement right there is all you need, but you got to get that ready quicker.
Wow, you're not even striding there, but I can see how your hips are like you load and you still got some movement
So
there.
let's go through that again, and I want to show you guys something. Watch, when I make contact, I want you to stop the frame here as I hit the baseball. And I'm going to show you the other important thing. Stop it right there. So I made contact about right here. The ball's not getting back in here. I'm making contact about right here, and even I'd like to even get a little more out here. But by doing that, you got to get your hands ready.
Wow, and you seem to be almost like getting the barrel through the zone as long
Yes.
as you possibly can. These are the things that we do. I mean, this is not 100% full go out, but we're just trying to get our swing in the groove. We're trying to get our timing, kind of direct the ball to all parts of the field, right? I mean, and that's about right. You know, when you get to spring training, your body is ready for it. You're ready to play games, but you still got a little bit more to go. But having said that, that happens when you are, you know, maybe established. If there is some established players are able to take a little bit more time. Now, if you're a rookie and you're coming into camp, you got to be ready. You got to be game ready.
Yes.
You can't work to get this
And I'll say this about a young player, and I totally agree. You've got to train yourself when the games start that you're going to be coming in for a Carlos Pena if you're a young first baseman. Get yourself ready and get into a good routine from the first to the fourth inning. Whenever you'll know when you're coming in, because early on you would get maybe 2 at-bats and then you'd leave, you'd come out of the game. Get a routine as a young player, and when you're on the bench, watch the game, and I think it's important, because when you get in there, this is your time to shine right now.
I'm just pumped up for spring training.
I was about to say, these guys could go deep right now. Seriously, put them in a game right now. You know they're going deep.
Put me in, Coach.
Great stuff.